Somebody asked me the other day, do you have to give your chickens vitamins? What do you think? Well, no, you do not. The answer is definitely not. I let mine free range, so they scurry around for bugs and they eat grass and the tops of seeds, and they get plenty of vitamins. But if they had asked me, do I give my chickens vitamins, the answer would have been yes. Or if they had asked me, are vitamins beneficial to your chickens, the answer would have been yes. Haley was in a video about a month ago where she had a problem. I said she either had a mental disorder or she had a vitamin deficiency. I believed my theory was she had a vitamin deficiency. Haley was pecking over and over and over again on the tin. So I thought maybe she was trying to peck some of the tin off of the side of the coop. But after I gave her some vitamins, she did finally stop. So I have 5 reasons why I give my chickens vitamins. So if you're interested in finding out, stick around and I'll tell you why. First, let me tell you real quick, there's 2 different types of vitamins. There's the water-soluble vitamins, and then there are the fat-soluble vitamins. Water-soluble vitamins include biotin, they include folic acid, niacin, they have all your B vitamins. Normal activity and body action remove water-soluble vitamins, so it removes them from the chicken's body. So these need regular replacement through diet or supplements in their water. Fat-soluble vitamins are, well, chickens, they store fat-soluble vitamins in their body fat, and they need to replenish it less frequently than water-soluble vitamins. The most important fat-soluble vitamins are A, D, E, and K, and these vitamins are they are essential building blocks for normal life of a chicken. I think she was stressed because she's so small, and like I said, it definitely was a lack of vitamins, because now she's around, Haley forages, I mean, she comes down to the pond now. I have not heard her peck anymore after I gave her the vitamins. And I've been giving them to her for, I guess, about, when I gave them to her, it was just for about 3 to 5 days that I gave it to her in her water. And I gave those to her in an individual setting. But I'm going to show you how I give all my chickens vitamins. I have 5 reasons why I do give my chickens vitamin supplements and protein supplements. And the very first one is it helps battle stress. This is actually the biggest benefit of using vitamins for me. Stress is very, very real. It affects the chickens just like it affects humans. You feel the physical attributes of stress, and so do chickens. If the weather changes, it can cause stress on a chicken. And right now it is spring and we are experiencing tornadoes. You can experience, like I said, all 4 seasons here in just one day. It will get cold, then hot, then cold, then hot, and it just fluctuates, and that can cause stress on a chicken. Introducing new chickens to the flock, it can be very stressful. It's stressful to the chicks, and it's stressful for the adult chickens when you intermingle chickens. I do not show chickens, but if you do, traveling with a chicken, that can cause stress on a chicken. Just something as simple as rearranging your coop, that can also cause stress. And when that stress happens, they will lose their appetite. And I will supplement them with some vitamins. The second reason is it helps manage chickens better in cold weather. Cold weather can be deadly on a chicken. We had a huge freeze here in 2001 in February, and I lost 2 chickens. I lost Estelle and I lost Dee Dee. And it got like 12 degrees here, and my chickens are definitely not used to that cold of a weather for that long a period of time. It was over a week, it was so cold. And I did a vlog about that, so if you want to watch that, you can see. Also, chickens are quite cold hardy, and they can tolerate temperatures below freezing very easily. They prefer warm weather, but they can tolerate cold weather. So vitamin supplements can easily neutralize the impact of the cold. An extra dose of vitamins and proteins can help them warm up during cold temperatures. The third reason I give my chicken vitamins is for better breeding. Vitamins and proteins will boost their growth, and it will increase their breeding rate, and that is very beneficial. The fourth reason is just like better breeding, you have better growth. Nutritional needs are highest when they're growing, and just like humans, chickens require maximum nourishment when they're still growing. Better development of feathers also I would put under the better growth category. Especially during the cold winter months, they need those feathers, and sometimes when they molt during the fall, they lose a lot of feathers, and this will help them regenerate and regrow feathers. The fifth reason and last reason I give my chickens vitamins is it helps battle disease. When your chickens stress their immune system, they're more susceptible to picking up diseases. Extreme weather and poor dietary habits can make a chicken disease. Giving them extra vitamins and proteins, it helps build immunity and makes a huge difference in fighting major ailments. It just makes them feel better. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the vitamins that you can give your chickens. And if you don't want to give them a vitamin supplement or protein supplement, you can give them just some foods. And I'm going to tell you what kinds of foods that these vitamins can be found in. The first vitamin is vitamin A. And if you see your chicken looking weak or emaciated, or you see a discharge coming from their eye, it may start out watery, then turn milky, and then it has like a cheesy thickness in their eyes. This can damage their eyes. You might even see secretion coming from their nose. If you see a decrease in your egg production, or you've had chicks to die in the shell, this could be due to a lack of vitamin A. Chicks will usually show no appetite, sleepiness, weakness. They will have a retarded growth, maybe in their legs, ruffled feathers, bad coordination. They just look like they can't walk almost. That's a lack of vitamin A. And some of the things you can give them is pumpkin seeds, cantaloupes high in vitamin A, spinach, kale, dandelions. They love it, and dandelions are really good for your chickens. Broccoli, sweet potatoes, and peas. You could feed those things to them. Vitamin D is another vitamin that is good for your chickens. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. Vitamin D is good for your bones. They call this the sunshine vitamin. They can get this vitamin from just being in the sun. So can we. Actually, calcium cannot be absorbed without the presence of vitamin D3. Adult chickens can develop osteoporosis. They may start limping. Chicks can get rickets and weak, soft beaks and deformed toenails. Some foods that you can get vitamin D from are mushrooms, eggs, and any kind of fish. That is good for vitamin D. The next vitamin is vitamin E. If they don't have this vitamin, their muscles start to disintegrate. It can cause softening of the brain. I don't know if you've ever heard of crazy chicken disease. This is a lack of vitamin D. It is called a humongous word. I know I will not be able to pronounce it, but it's this word right here. That's what crazy chicken disease is. It will cause muscle tremors, incoordination, spasms in their legs. It can paralyze them, and it can cause kidney failure. It can cause wry neck also, and that's where their neck sort of looks twisted or deformed on their body. But vitamin E, some of the foods that you can give your chicken to get vitamin E out of is broccoli, spinach, turnips, pumpkins, pumpkin seeds, asparagus, beets, greens, collards, and dandelions. Like I said, if you can plant dandelions around your coop, and I have, that is like a natural medicine for free range chickens. I may do a whole vlog on dandelions and chickens. But another vitamin is vitamin K. Vitamin K helps with the clotting of the blood. If you see, it's hard to see because of all their feathers, but if you see bruising or discoloration in their skin, without vitamin K, the slightest bump can be fatal. It can make them bleed internally, externally. The slightest bump can be deadly for them. Things that you can get vitamin K out of is herbs, any kind of herbs like basil, thyme, sage, dark leafy vegetables. That is a great place to get vitamin K out of. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I give my chickens vitamins. Something that I cannot stress enough, actually this is more important than even giving your chickens vitamins, is making sure that they have clean drinking water every day. I'm a little OCD when it comes to giving my chickens water. I water them in 3-gallon buckets because I change their water every single day. I'm a little OCD when it comes to watering my chickens, but that's another side note. But I use a product called Rooster Booster. Rooster Booster, they don't pay me. They haven't given me a discount code. They have not even, I have not received anything from this company. But the only reason I bought this was because I love the name. It is so clever. I like saying Rooster Booster. That's it, and it works. I've used it over the years, and you can see a difference in your chickens after you use this. And it has all the vitamins and electrolytes that your chickens need. But on the directions, which I'll put all that stuff in the description, if you want to buy it, I will share it. On the back, the directions say to put 1/3 teaspoon in per gallon of water. Who uses 1/3 teaspoon? I've never even seen 1/3 teaspoon. I'm sure they have it, but that's ridiculous. I just go ahead and boost it up to a 1/2 teaspoon. I use a gallon jug, just a regular gallon jug. And now, if you want to do this in the house, it does mix better when you put warm water in there and shake it up. But I'm out here, so I'm just going to show you. I don't have a 1/3 teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, and I'm going to put one in there. And since this is a 3-gallon jug, I'm going to put 3 of these in there. And the reason, are you nosy, Luke? The reason that I use the jug is because, let me show you. I'll just put a little bit of water in there. And this is just easy for me to mix up because it does mix up rather well. Almost looks like Gatorade. Like I said, warm water does work better. And I just pour it in there. And it mixes up perfectly. And that's all I do. When I mix these, I mix about 4 of these and just put them all throughout the coop, and they will drink out of them. And I do this for about 3 to 5 days, and I only do it during these periods that I told you about, the 5 reasons that I give my chickens vitamins. And it works wonderfully. They look great. They do. You can look at them. They look happier when you give them vitamins. But remember, you don't stress out. You do not have to give your chickens vitamins. This is just me giving you a tip on how to use vitamins. Jimmy.